Good evening, thanks for your company. I'm Kylie Gillies. First up, the speed and red light camera that's gone on the blink big time. It's been going off every 3 seconds, snapping thousands of innocent drivers. The embarrassing malfunction comes at a time when a government audit gave all its cameras the all clear. Linda Kincaid has this exclusive report.
The flashes were just constant, like a disco. Everyone would be getting fined.
Just from what I've seen in a 3-4 minute period, a lot of money.
Oh, they'll roll out more and more cameras. At least 25% are revenue-only cameras.
If fixed cameras are cash registers on poles, this one is working overtime. Snapping drivers on green, amber or red lights and at any speed.
It was just flashing every car that went through.
Capturing images when there were cars and even when there were no cars at all.
The flashes were just constant.
On the Princess Highway near Webster Street in the Melbourne suburb of Dandenong, this speed and red light camera is potentially the most profitable cash cow of all.
It's just ridiculous going through green light and getting a fine.
18-year-old Gemma Shortus was travelling with her sister on Sunday night when she decided to get out of the car and start filming the camera on her phone.
How many cars do you think would have come through here during that time?
A good 100 or so.
While governments claim they save lives, this malfunctioning camera almost caused an accident.
A motorcyclist slowed right down and nearly got a car.
They're not perfect, they are not correct.
Joseph Wright saw the camera flashing erratically over a week ago.
Trying to cross the road and we were just seeing every car that was going through getting flashed constantly.
Has it been faulty for quite a long time?
I would say, yeah.
Revenue is going to go through the roof.
Crusader against speed cameras, John King believes where there is one defect, there could be more.
Somebody doing 60 could be photographed at 70.
As Victorian opposition leader, Ted Baillieu complained cameras were revenue raisers.
And this is cameras for cash.
Now Premier, he's given the green light for another 32 cameras. Victorian Police Minister Peter Ryan.
These are the cameras that I directed should not be turned on until we completed the inquiry by the Auditor General. We now have that report and they will be gradually turned on.
In the last year, across the country, infringements have risen. More than 600,000 speeding fines were issued in Queensland, more than 200,000 in New South Wales, and over 1.5 million in Victoria.
People should just slow down.
Despite that this year's road toll has reached the same level as last year, Minister Ryan says overall, accidents are down.
Going back into the 90s, there has been a trend downward in our loss of life on our roads.
And with more cameras, the revenue trend is up. If you're flashed by a camera, you'll cop a fine. In Victoria, it starts from $153 and goes up to $611. If the camera is flashing every 3 seconds, that's up to 20 cars a minute, 1,200 cars an hour being stung. That's potentially tens of thousands of dollars in fines on their way to innocent drivers. The Department of Justice says although the camera was certified on September 21, it is seeking more information on the flash component. Barrister Sean Hardy has this advice.
We should have the whole thing investigated.
Linda Kincaid reporting.